I also found a huge machine of some kind in the physics lab. I wonder what it does.
We know. We could tell her.
We probably can't tell her.
Yeah, we could bring it up to her later, probably.
She probably said the same thing if we didn't check out the physics labs.
Yeah, exactly.
If we just passed her on our way there.
We'll probably be able to bring it up to her later.
Yeah, we're all discussing what we found.
Exactly. I'll be like, Monokuma said it was an air purifier. So this is
There's your
Shenmue.
There's your dartboard. And...
Shenmue.
Yeah, I hope that minigame makes an appearance in every game.
Absolutely. Like, we haven't played Shenmue 2 yet, which we'll probably wait for the remaster that's coming out instead of just buying the second one because it would be $130.
And the remaster will probably be like 60, so...
It's 40. I think it's 30 or 40.
Let's see.
A recreation room. A place for students to come and relax. Never would have imagined a school having a place like this. Well, no normal store would... School would. It has a Othello, shogi, even a dartboard and a pool table.
You're thinking of the Monokuma story.
Oh, absolutely. And look at this. They've even provided us with a remarkable number of magazines.
But still no manga.
Those will certainly be helpful in keeping our boredom at bay.
Listen up!
Ring, ring, ring. Hello there. Allow me to expound. We've got fashion. We got motorcycles. Martial artists. Video games, baseball, science, and all kinds of magazines. Oh, but nothing dirty. This is a school after all. If you need a quick fix, check out the Swimsuit Max.
So then...
And will you be adding to our collection as new issues come out?
Too bad!
Sorry, no can do. Even if I wanted to, right now magazines are kinda what?
Watch out!
Whoops. Nothing, never mind. No. Anyway, that's it for my expoundation. Bye-bye. Magazines are kinda what?
Magazines are kinda.
That doesn't seem like it has anything to do with the plot.
Magazines...
Unless maybe the magazines are all describing the fact that all these kids have suddenly disappeared and gone
Magazines will give you too many hints and we can't have any new ones.
Right? The magazines are probably covering, like, there's helicopters outside the school.
We
Where are the kids? Monokuma.
We can't get you any more comics because I can't leave the school.
If I leave the school to get more magazines, I'm probably gonna wind up arrested.
So I'll stay here. You just keep what you have.
Well, he just said, I know, right? It bothers me too. Life here would be that much nicer if you could add some new issues once in a while. How disappointing. Really? I discovered lots of stuff and it was all strange, but I don't know if any of it was an actual clue. I'm just getting more confused. Maybe I should head back to the dining hall and talk about it with everyone else. No, not yet. I want to explore things in the wreck. For now, I should head. You jerk.
We'll have plenty of time later.
Yeah.
You could
I didn't even get to check out the classrooms either.
You could explore it during your free time.
We got back to the dining hall. The first thing I noticed was Hina's finally out of her room. And she still doesn't look that happy. Hina? Tried to talk to her, but my voice was immediately drowned out by the others as they rushed into the dining hall.
She's eating donuts.
Hina! I thought she was sick or something. Everyone rushed past me and crowded around her. Being surrounded by everyone like that, Hina looked really uncomfortable. Hina. You feeling better already?
Yeah, I ate a few donuts and that really helped a lot. She really likes donuts.
You do love those donuts. But wasn't it your stomach that was hurting?
Well...
My stomach kind of made me hungry, so you know. Guess my memory's kind of fuzzy lately. They say that a goldfish will eat however much food you give it, even if it's about to burst. Miss Asahina's pretty much the same, it looks like.
Just a second.
Hey, you out of all people don't have any room to talk.
Damn straight. Anyway, I was worried about you.
Sorry.
Besides that, you... Jeez, your knockers are... What the fuck? Did you convince them to double up on the milk production? Stay away from her, you fiend! Anyway... First things first, we should talk about what we found, right, Taka? Right.
Okay.
Well, she's not going to know much of anything, but I would like to speak with her for a moment. I wasn't able to help much with the investigation, but I did make one discovery.
And what discovery was that? It didn't have to be a donut-related discovery, did it?
What does that even mean?
Donuts.
Never mind, it's about the nurse's office. Remember, there's one on the first floor, right? Well, I remember, but it's locked.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
So
Did
then.
you find any protein in there, or even vitamin supplements would be fine? I did look, but no dice. Just a bunch of headache medicine and over-the-counter stuff.
I see.
That's disappointing. It is disappointing. Like, the end of the world is already here. Not sure that it's that disappointing.
No protein?
No protein.
Also, she has yet to mention anything about seeing a giant floating head.
Yeah.
There was an art room on the 3rd floor and it had all kinds of gear. Now I'll be able to recreate all my favorite anime characters.
Oh yeah, speaking of anime, that reminds me, I found something while I was looking around.
Perhaps.
A digital camera? But that's what it seems like. Does it still work? Yeah, it seems fine. Well then, let's see it.
What the heck?
This thing is a kid's toy. Looks like it can store like 5 pictures maybe. It doesn't even have a timer or anything.
Well,
Top of that, its appearance seems questionable. Is this some kind of anime character? Strange.
you know nothing.
Rude! She's not strange, she's Princess Pickles. From Demon Angel Star Pretty Pudgy Princess.
Okay, he's also mentioned this once before earlier in the chapter. This specific manga.
Princess Pickles.
Oh, you recognize this, Hifumi?
Of course I recognize it.
Is it his?
It's super rare prize that's given away at a bingo contest at a big anime convention. Do you have any idea how much I had to pay that guy to get my hands on it? Wait, that's my camera.
What?
Damnation.
Where did you find it?
In the physics lab.
My most prized possession. I brought it here with me, but I lost it on the first day along with my phone.
Let's see.
Why would it have reappeared in the physics lab unless Monokuma used it to take that picture? But then again, that would imply that that picture was taken at Hope's Peak.
However,
But look at it. It got all messed up. Like when someone steals a sticker from your collection or you buy a secondhand shirt. Well, that's it.
That's it.
It's not mint condition. I don't need it anymore.
Well, weren't you just saying how much it meant to you? Then may I have it. I might be able to find some sort of use for it. If any of you would like to borrow it, please feel free to ask.
Well, I can't really imagine any of us are going to need to take any pictures or whatever.
Yeah, true. So we gave it to Celeste then.
Yeah.
I searched the entire 3rd floor, but all the windows in the halls and the rooms were blocked off. Wish they'd give it a rest already. For serious, give me back my bright blue skies. And honestly though, like, it wouldn't be so bad on the 3rd or 4th floor because you're not going to jump out and survive.
Yeah, but it's probably best to, you know...
Keep up with the style.
Well,
yeah.
not that, but like if they went to like the nurse's room and got as many sheets and stuff as they could tie things together and make a rope. Also, I'm pretty sure we've already confirmed that there's rope in like the supply room.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's
They
true.
need to block everything off.
But he could
And also,
easily
if
fix
our
that
theory... If our
via Gatling guns.
well, yeah, but if our theory is right, there's like helicopters and people surrounding the school and an open window, perfect place for them to break in.
Right, that is true. Although there's an open window right here.
I think
kinda,
we've
but
discussed that that's
it's a
fake.
painting.
Yeah. That's not like an actual window.
Just forget about it.
Impossible.
You make it sound like I dropped a nickel or something. Just to be sure, I went from one end to the other, testing each metal plate. None of them budged.
So in the end,
It would seem escape via the 3rd floor is as impossible as we feared. Okay, dare I even... Well, I still have heard. There is one piece of good news. There just so happens to be a rec room up on the 3rd floor. Yeah, we discussed this. No idea that our student life here will be even more enjoyable because of it. Will someone join me in a game of Othello sometime? Yeah, sure. Dare I even ask?
yes, yes.
Long road into maidenhood begins with a single step. The road may begin with only wrinkly old men, but it will end with strapping young, adorable boys. What the hell are you talking about?
She doesn't even know what she's talking about.
Correct.
There was a rather remarkable physics lab on the third floor. In the middle of the room, there was a machine bigger than anything I've ever seen before. Apparently, it's an air purifier. What's something like that doing here? Is the device really that big? I really don't get it.
You mean she searched the entire third floor but never bothered going into any of the rooms?
Yeah, she made the comment she searched every room and checked every window and the... But that would imply that basically she went into the classrooms and was just like, none of the other rooms are gonna have fucking windows, fuck it.
Well, I mean, I figured if she checks a couple of them that they're blocked off, you don't have to check the entire floor.
Right.
What are the chances? And also everyone else is looking around, so if someone found the window, they'd mention it first.
Right. Just remembered, I saw Byakuya a little while ago.
We haven't.
Huh?
You SOB!
Where was he?
What?
Kinda scaring me, dude. Where was he? In the locker room. He had a huge stack of books he must have gotten from the library.
No, 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 no!
That's where he was hiding. I won't let him get away from me.
Because she can't go into the locker room.
She just ran off. Is she okay? Not concern ourselves with her. That's a good point. She basically made the comment that any guy that she finds attractive, she murders.
But again, she's insane, not stupid. She wouldn't murder him now.
Yeah, that's true, but that he is very much clearly her next target.
But she'll wait till after they get out.
Right. Also, once we do get out, if she isn't dead, whoever does survive up until being the last one out will be able to plainly, like, solve that case. Just be like, oh yeah, it was a little girl named Toko who had split personality disorder.
Distance yourself from that distance. Let me guess, not gonna talk.
No use. Still not talking. Heard what everyone else has to say, so now it's my turn. Can I tell you guys something? I found something that's kind of been bothering me.
What?
What is it? Found this weird picture in the repository. Apparently Monokuma took it.
A weird picture? You mean like dirty?
No, not that kind of weird. It was a picture of Leon, Mondo, and Chihiro all together.
Why?
Those three. And three of them were laughing.
Oh.
It showed the three of them together laughing. When could it have been taken?
And there's more. In the picture, there weren't any metal sheets covering the windows.
Well
Then the picture wasn't taken here?
Let's see.
I don't recall hearing anything about them knowing each other before coming to this school.
Probably just imagine it. Monokuma cast a spell on you.
No, I saw it, I'm telling you.
But if it wasn't taken before we got here, or after we got here,
how about that?
I bet they're all still alive. They left the school and then took the picture.
Is that right?
it's impossible after all.
Yeah, we saw it with our own eyes. They're all dead. Either murdered or executed. And they're not the only ones. Monokuma killed Junko, and then there's Sayaka. That wasn't an illusion. It was real, I'm sure of it. They all died, there's no way any of them are still alive. So we have to figure out when that picture was taken. Monokuma most likely forged it. I can't imagine any other possibility. Forged, is that all there is to it? Stay focused, man. Don't let Monokuma bull crap sidetrack you. He's right, but more importantly, on another topic, there's something that has been bothering me. I would like to discuss that. What is it? What's bothering you?
Actually,
It's about Hina. Me? You said your stomach hurt, did you not? But I believe that was a lie. What really happened? It varies from person to person, but whenever someone lies, they tend to have a way of showing it. It is called a tell, something you can't hide no matter how hard you try.
is that okay?
Whenever Hina lies, the tip of her nose gets just a little bit longer.
For real?
Actually, no.
Oh.
But your action just now confirmed it. You were lying. That's no fair. If you're going to lie, at least try to lie convincingly.
Hina.
Be honest. Were you lying about your stomachache?
Yes.
I see.
Why? Why would you lie about that?
That's it.
Are you
I'm
feeling
sure of
guilty about something?
Just a second.
No, that's not it at all.
But
Just, I mean, I have a reason for it.
A reason? What's up, Hina?
Well, we know what's up. To be honest, I didn't have a stomachache. I did it because even if I told you the truth, I thought you wouldn't believe me.
The truth?
well,
I saw it.
Saw what?
A ghost. A ghost? You mean like that ghost?
hey,
Is there more than one ghost? But I mean, ghosts are...
See, I told you wouldn't believe me.
It's not that I don't believe you, but
Hina.
I believe you. No matter what anyone else might say, I will believe whatever you say no matter what. So, can you tell us exactly what happened?
If you really mean that, Sakura, then okay, I'll tell you. So it happened last night. I was in bed and I couldn't get to sleep. I just kept thinking about everything that's happened up till now. I ended up getting quite more upset. So to try and cheer myself up, I thought I'd go get some donuts. Like always.
Donuts again?
honestly,
And you ignored the rule regarding nighttime.
Yep.
sorry.
I know, sorry, I feel really bad about that.
Hina.
Anyway, please continue.
But
Well, so I left my room and headed for the warehouse. But then I started hearing a strange sound.
That is a weird sound.
well,
It was coming from the direction of the bathhouse. So I headed that way. The locker was halfway open, so I took a look inside. And I saw a human shape surrounded by a pale green light.
In the face of Chihiro's
There's no
face.
doubt who it was. It was Chihiro.
No way! A ghost?
honestly,
It is simply not possible. You must be mistaken. Just as in no case of paranormal activity, it was born from your weakened mental state.
Well then.
Then all we have to do is go see for ourselves, right? Just go to the bathhouse and see what Hina saw. It's a waste of time. Maybe, but there's no harm in it, right? If we don't find anything, that'll be the end of it. You're gonna go try and see a ghost? Is that really a good idea? It might put a curse on you.
what the heck?
You can wait here if you want.
I don't want to be alone. Take me with you.
21.
Hey,
What are you going to do, Celeste?
there is nothing to be done.
Suppose I have no choice.
How about you, Mr. Ishimaru? Are you gonna wait here?
Dot dot dot.
Oh,
I guess that's a yes.
Alright.
I think the last place he wants to be is the bathhouse.
Probably.
It's right here. I saw it right here in the dressing room.
I'm getting goosebumps.
come on,
La la Cthulhu Vacuum.
Shut up, what if he actually shows up?
Hina.
Where was it you saw Chihiro's ghost?
well,
I heard a sound, and when I opened the locker, I saw a kind of pale outline of Chihiro.
Which locker would that be?
I'm gonna guess one of the only lockers that are open.
That are open, right? Although we could talk to other people. Come on, Makoto, let's hurry up and get this over with.
I opened the locker door and saw a pale outline of Chihiro.
In the locker, huh?
come on.
La la Cthulhu.
What are you saying?
Oh, it's an ancient chant. Put simply, it's a kind of incantation.
That's why I said shut up.
Cthulhu.
Honestly,
Hurry up and check the locker. The sooner we do it, the sooner we put this ridiculous story to rest.
So in the
Hina
end.
said she opened the locker. We better check that out.
listen,
Hina saw something as she claims there might be something here in the locker. Is this the locker? Something in here. A laptop. Inside the locker is a laptop? What's something like that doing here?
hey,
I remember seeing this. It was in the library, wasn't it? I saw it in the library before, but it wasn't working at that point. It looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old and it's all covered in dust.
So,
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. Broken, huh? Too bad. And then it disappeared sometime in the second chapter.
Right.
How did it get from the library to here?
it seems...
I guess it's in sleep mode, but the power is definitely on. But I thought it was broken. I bet that Chihiro fixed it. After all, he was known as the ultimate programmer.
Then perhaps...
More importantly, Hina, you said you saw a green light, yes? Surely you did not mistake the light of the monitor for a ghost. I'm surprised you were able to dress yourself in the morning.
Love's clueless girls attribute. I would have fallen in love big time just now. I'm so glad I don't have it. Didn't expect to find a freaking laptop inside a freaking locker, okay?
Hey, come on.
It's okay, I mean, anyone can make a mistake like that. As a matter of fact, one time I thought I'd spotted a gray alien, but it turned out to be a tadpole.
What are you saying?
Compare what happened to me with one of your stupid delusions.
Don't be mean.
I was just trying to make you feel better. What if I get all depressed forever now? But listen, isn't that really strange? What's this laptop doing in here?
In other words,
Maybe someone hid it in here.
But
If that's the case, we found it pretty easy.
wrong.
Whoever put it here, I don't think they were trying to hide it from us. What do you mean?
Hey,
You notice there's one big difference between this room and all the others. There's no cameras in here. There is no surveillance camera.
yes, it's me.
Precisely. No camera in here, which means this is the one spot where the mastermind is blind.
So you're saying someone put the laptop here so the mastermind wouldn't know about it?
It's true.
And what Hina saw wasn't the ordinary glow of a computer screen. It was the figure of Chihiro shining pale green.
Hey,
I think it would be best if we investigated this laptop a little more in detail, like maybe the background is Chihiro's face or something. Just like Kyoko said, the display isn't on, but the laptop definitely has power.
so then,
So first of all, we have to wake it up, which if it was turned off or in sleep mode, then the laptop itself wouldn't be glowing. Started hitting random buttons on the keyboard, and the display instantly began to grow a pale green. There were a bunch of different icons on the desktop.
hey,
The icon on the far left, what is it? Alter ego? Literally means another self, I believe. In the field of artificial intelligence, it is not uncommon to create different aspects of a personality. You can consider it something like a pen name.
Makoto.
Can you let me see it, Makoto? That Kyoko moved between me and the computer, moved the cursor over the alter ego icon. She double-clicked it. The screen suddenly went dark, and then a voice spoke to us.
You really came.
You're here? Appeared, taking up the entire display. It's a ghost! Buddha, sweet baby Jesus, save me!
Calm down.
It's not a ghost, it's a recording.
What is it?
Anyway,
I'm sure if we just talk to it, we'll find out. Began to type, hands blurring across the keyboard. What are you? And then...
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
I always get so embarrassed introducing myself. The tone and everything. It's Chihiro. It's probably the program that Chihiro wrote. Remember, the reason Chihiro got into programming was because of his dad.
Maybe he rewrote it while in here.
I don't think he rewrote it here, but I think that's probably the original program that he did rewrite. It just so happens to be on that laptop because he said that it had taken a root somewhere. Like they were trying to implement the system into new things.
Right.
I knew it.
I've heard about this kind of AI program, but I've never seen one for myself.
That's right.
It's how Chihiro earned his title of Ultimate Programmer. The AI lives in a computer, and by repeating different tasks, it gains knowledge and grows bit by bit. Apparently, Chihiro used a support vector machine and reinforced learning to develop it. Eventually, he came up with a breakthrough in artificial intelligence design. Support vector machine reinforcement learning?
It's true.
To put it simply, it's a learning method for computers.
You want to know more? Just Google it, okay?
Not here. No internet.
In other words,
I think that was a breaking the fourth wall. type
Yeah.
thing. Also,
But-
Google placement.
Google.
Google product placement.
Yeah. But if this AI continues to grow, it will become more than just a piece of software to help people. Some say that an AI like this might someday replace people. That is why it's called an alter ego. A fine choice, then, I must say. It can recreate memory. It can create memories, have thoughts, and grow up. The process isn't much different from how humans work. If you were able to raise your own AI that way, it would make perfect sense to refer to it as your alter ego.
I see.
Second perfect personality that can never forget or grow old. That's what Chihiro created. That's alter ego. How do you know so much about this?
Are you okay with
Anyway, so he fixed the broken laptop, put his program on there. That is what this means, yes? Then he brought the machine to this dressing room where the mastermind would not be able to see it.
But you know, all this about master and whatnot. Yes, yes. I believe I'm on fire.
I thought you were only into 2D.
This is the most excellent 2D possible.
But he's a guy and also computer programmed.
I feel as if...
That aspect is no problem.
I mean...
That aspect?
this? Anyway,
Let's talk to him a little more. Kyoko typed away rhythmically. How much do you know about what's going on?
Master.
Master only gave me a general idea.
Well,
But I do know that things will become very great. Found himself caught up in this without warning.
Kyoko immediately shot out another question. Why are you here?
that's
Are
right.
you asking what Master had planned for me? Well, he wanted me to analyze the massive number of files stored on this laptop. I believe the files are related to the school, but the protection on them is surprisingly strong. So it's taking me a little longer than I thought.
Master.
But here's what Master must have been thinking. The fact that these files are protected so tightly means they must contain some important secret. For example, perhaps the secret of this school.
While I was busy struggling to make a sound, Kyoko pushed forward and asked her next question. How much longer until everything's unlocked?
That's right.
It's gonna be a while,
Leave it to me.
but I'm definitely gonna do it, so you can just leave it to me.
I see.
Because of how long it would take, he designed Alter Ego to handle the workload. Smart. It also means that the work remains uninterrupted even after his death. Once again, Kyoko typed quickly. Keep it up, but be careful not to let the mastermind notice you.
That's right.
Got a
Don't
secret
worry.
plan already. Ooh.
Just in case. Actually, I can see what's going on using my built-in webcam, so if anyone suspicious shows up, I'll just scream for help real loud.
It's a pretty basic plan, I have to say, especially since all the rooms are soundproof.
Well, the
Yes,
dorms are.
indeed.
I don't know if the rest of the school is.
It's fine during the day, but nighttime is a concern. Why?
Are you okay with this?
All our rooms are completely soundproof. Once we close our doors, you can scream as loud as you want, but you won't hear a thing. Okay, then how about once it's nighttime, we take turns guarding the dressing room?
However,
Good chance the mastermind will notice us all going in and out of the dressing room like that. Then what can we do?
so then,
Once nighttime comes, I'll leave the door to my room open. Then there's no way I can miss Alter Ego yelling.
But...
If you leave your door open all night,
It's
then
true.
there's a chance I may become a victim myself, I know.
however,
But I'm not as weak as you may think. I wouldn't go down without a fight, I assure you. Undeniable strength in her voice when she said that. She was totally confident she would be okay. That confidence was something similar to Byakuya's tone, but at the same time different. Yeah, I had an entire different feel for sure. Like someone who'd been dropped onto a battlefield versus someone who'd been born on a battlefield. Felt like this was the fundamental difference. I was pulled out of my thoughts by the voice emanating from the laptop.
So,
Would you mind if I asked a few questions? I haven't seen Master for a while. When you got here, I thought it was him, but... Is Master...
For a split second, Kyoko seemed to not know what to do. But she recovered just as fast and quickly began typing. Clear, concise, and direct. Chihiro is dead, Mondo killed him.
okay then.
I see. To be honest, I knew all along. I knew the chances that Master would survive this situation were very low. So, I was prepared for this moment. I feel kinda sorry for her. Can't imagine how it must feel to lose your other self.
This is a simple computer program. It does not have feelings.
Are you sure about that?
Shall we go?
Anyway, that's enough for today. If we linger here too long, the mastermind will start to suspect something. And then Kyoko typed one last sentence. Come back later.
Yes, please do. It's a promise, okay?
Bye-bye. Yeah, he seems totally different from when we first arrived. He seemed upbeat. Was it just because he was following his programming, or could he have actually been worried about us?
Could it be...
What's wrong, hero?
You know?
Oh, nothing. I was just wondering if we might be able to get this laptop online. Then we could call for some help out from the outside.
It was just a dressing room. I don't think you can get it online from here.
Well?
If we take it out of here and find somewhere that does have online access.
It's way too dangerous. The mastermind would find out in no time.
Yeah, true.
Indeed.
No time for taking needless risks. For now, I'll monitor the progress of the file analysis. Confident we'll uncover some kind of clue once it's finished. Feels like a detour more than anything else, but I suppose it can't be helped.
Of course.
For now, all we can do is wait for Alter Ego to finish his work.
You know?
So we should get going.
It's true.
Indeed.
Goodbye. We'll be back. I promise. Come on, Fumi. Let's go. Okay.
We all left the dressing room. As soon as we were out in the hall, Hina let out a joyful shout.
Ended up doing something totally awesome, right?
And as if he'd been waiting for his cue, Hina's gained enough experience to level up.
What's the matter?
So what was this awesome something? Monokuma!
What the heck?
Seem in remarkably good spirits. Did something happen? No, nothing in particular. Keeping secrets, no fair. I demand an exclusive interview.
Denied. Denied. Super denied. Just because you demand something doesn't mean we have to do it.
Say what?
Do it? You mean like do it? Do it? What do you mean do it? Do it? Rose, you said do it.
You said it first.
We were just talking about going to the bathhouse. We have not had a chance to relax in some time.
Huh?
But unfortunately, the bathhouse is not divided into men and women's sections. So we decided to do rock, paper, scissors to decide which group would go first. Hina won the match for us, and that is why we are all so pleased.
Huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Sure. Speaking of which, okay, boys, why don't you head on back to the dining hall or something? We're gonna take a nice long bath.
Hey, come on.
Jeez, what are you gonna do, right? We lost fair and square. Well, ladies, shall we go? Didn't hesitate coming up with the ruse, and her poker face didn't even flinch. So she and the other girls headed back into the dressing room.
Damnation!
Nuts and damn it. We totally lost the other day without getting to take my very first bath here.
Ah, gross. But tomorrow for sure, you'll definitely get that bath tomorrow. Okay, so should we head back to the dining hall now?
Sure. Let's sit.
Hold on!
Hey!
Something strange here. Very strange. What do you mean? What's strange is this is the perfect chance for you to sneak a peek. That's gross.
Doubt.
You're absolutely right.
Thought you were all about the 2D. All you need to shut up and sit down and listen to what I have to say. An opportunity like this doesn't come along very often. It's the ideal setting of a man's fantasy. Forced to ask myself, should I sneak into the bathroom like Monokuma said, or just quietly go back to the dining hall? I can't do it. I can't treat the girls like that. Let's just head back to the dining hall.
What? What?
What about your man's fantasy? Not really sure. I'm not sure a real man's fantasy should be about spying on girls. Should be more about your hopes or your dreams or whatever. But anyway, I'm not gonna spy on them.
This is kind of
I can't even describe my bitter disappointment. That primo fan service could have been yours. Headed back to the dining hall, leaving Monokuma standing there alone. But to be honest, even I was a little reluctant to turn down the offer.
It's like
Fantasy. My fantasy.
Oh, it's nighttime? Guess you dig the real thing just like any other guy, huh?
Good reference for creating figurines. It's useless to me, but looking at their body might be okay, maybe.
No way.
Girls heard you say that, we'd all be dead meat for sure. Meanwhile, we heard the buzzing of busy voices growing louder. They finished their bath and joined us in the dining hall.
You got it.
What a nice bath.
This is fine.
Getting a chance to stretch out and relax after this time was a true pleasure.
Indeed.
Of course.
Normally, after a long bath, I like to make myself a nice protein coffee, but no time for that.
So in the end,
That's what I figured.
Actually,
We were just saying in the bath how it was about time for you to get up to something.
Because
After seeing how happy we were, an evil little monster like you would never let that last for long. You're all so terrible to me.
my entire
Everyone's so cold and
existence.
mean. Even after I got presents for you all.
Presents?
Well, how I got your attention? Let's head to the gym where your presents await.
Gym.
Yeah,
Worst
the
spots.
gym, the worst spot in the game. I don't think we like your kind of present,
No
friend.
questions, no dilly-dallying, get a move on, and everything will become clear.
oh,
What is this? What are you scheming this time?
it would seem...
Probably going to repeat the same thing again. Providing us with a motive to get things moving.
Again? I don't want to. I don't want to do this anymore.
Me either. I'm like totally traumatized.
However,
Especially since it's only one day after the trial.
Yeah. It's kind of ridiculous.
It's okay, we have alter ego. I'm sure he'll find something that'll help us. So for now,
correct.
we have to just endure it, come what may.
But we
Alright,
were so
here we
happy
go.
about the bath, so we figured he had to speed this up.
Yeah. Later to the gym, but when we arrived, there was already someone waiting for us.
What?
To be kept waiting by the likes of you. Rest assured, if we had access to firearms, you'd all be dead.
Did you get here early?
Did you forget how to walk? Is that why you're late? It's simple. Right foot, right foot.
Same as always, I see her on the other hand. Oh, not Genocide Jill.
What the heck?
Back to her Debbie Downer self, huh? I heard what sounded like a sneeze and she was back to her old self. So now she goes from manic to depressive whenever she sneezes? Seems kinda late to add that into the mix.
Why does everyone keep making fun of me? Hope you all win the lottery and get hit by a bus.
So when you want to say something mean, then you can talk, huh?
well,
Anyway, it looks like everyone's here.
So then,
Which means... Here we go again. Motive number 3. Hello, Mr. Monokuma.
You guys?
Looks like everyone's here. So then, let's get started.
What?
Come on, out with it. What kind of motive have you prepared for us this time?
however,
Whatever you subject us to, we will not break.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. We're not gonna lose to you ever again.
Come on.
You don't have to get so defensive. Calm down. Decided to change things up a bit this time. Up till now, I've been using the whoosh of the north wind to get you all moving. But sometimes you gotta use the sun to light a fire under someone's butt.
Without further ado, I give you this. $10 million. I prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive. What do you think? It's 10 million bucks. 10 million smackaroos. It's like totally wowie, wow, am I right?
As great as that is, that's not really a motive that's gonna get someone to kill someone. So that's the motive you prepared, is it? $10 million is...
Not nearly enough.
it's true.
When it comes to motives, money certainly is the gold standard, so to speak, whether it's a mystery novel or the real world.
But
What do you say?
there's no way we'd kill each other for money.
of course.
She's right, you can't simply purchase a person's life. You could say 10 million or however much, I don't give a crap for serious.
Especially if when you murder someone, if you're caught, you die.
Yeah.
$1 million is too much.
Whether it's 10 million or any other amount of money. No, not even just money. From now on, no matter what you do, you won't kill our friends. Stop trying to act tough.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Most important thing is to live a pure and moral communal life. Disappeared, leaving his words on stage along with the massive sum of money.
There's nothing to worry about, right? Nobody would kill a friend for money, right? Have you so quickly forgotten the lesson from last time? You can't judge others by your own standard.
Yeah, there might be someone here who's having money problems. Personally, I've earned over $1 million from my gambling efforts. My life is comfortable.
I'm telling you!
Fumi, what about you?
I'm a super popular content creator. I don't have any problem making enough to buy my comics and DVDs.
Then
Hey,
just stop. Pressing others about their personal finances is ugly. Ugly?
Don't worry. Either way, whatever's going to happen will happen without warning. This is the nature of this game. Now it's nighttime?
Yep. Strange how he did it right before everyone was gonna go to sleep, but I mean, it makes sense, so we're gonna all wake up to another murder. If you wanna deal with the dogs, do it.
Danganronpa.